finds his way into the Carolina lineup. In for Brian Little on that offside. Little pulls up and finds Enstrom at the line. Rebound! It's loose in front. They bang at it. They score! They are going to review this one, but all the Winnipeg Jets throw their hands in the air. Now, we did see this against Carolina, where Anthony Peluso thought he had given the Jets a 1-0 lead.
It's Andrew Ladd going to the net hard. And it goes across the line on Khudobin's pad. That's a good goal.
I believe this will count. Yes.
Yeah.
On video review, the puck does cross the goal line, therefore we have a good goal.
But there's a shot, score! Grant Clipson gets it through, gets deflected in front. And the Winnipeg Jets very quickly open up a 2-0 lead as they find some of the offense that they had in Arizona on opening night.
Well, Clipson just sends it. This is 2 goals off point shots. An area we talked they need to get it through. Starts on the face-off. Face-off comes back. Good job. Postma kicks his to partner. It's Grant Clipson, and is this Adam Lowry?
It might be.
Gets his first National Hockey. It's either him or Frolik to touch this puck. And I think it might be Adam Lowry.
Riley Nash closing in on him. Zach Bogosian. Seventh. Back for Nash. Tight quarters in the Jets zone on this Carolina power play. Nash watched by Gagliardi. Slater sticking with Tulosti. Murphy at the line. Terry goes cross ice. And Riley Nash rebound, score! Save made by Andre Pavlik, and Yuri Tulosti got a whack at the rebound. And they may have a look at this one too.
And it's a shot by Nash. I think it goes off Bogosian, catches Pavlik high, and it's off the glove of Tulosti. I'm not sure if he gets a stick on it afterwards.
I don't think that this is going to count. Right there is the glove motion.
Oh, well, I don't know. That might have touched his stick. Well, they'll take a number of views.
After video review, the player gets a stick on the puck before it crosses the goal line, therefore it's a good goal.
We'll get it ahead to Michael Frolik and on to TJ Gagliardi. Stopped at the line. Brown will get it to center. Postma puts it back in. Here comes Lowry with Gagliardi. And a big save by Anton Khudobin. Back for the Hurricanes. Taken and chipped out by Zach Boychuk. Right back in for TJ Gagliardi. Gagliardi sharp angle. Khudobin got the left pad on it. And Dustin Byfuglien is in there looking for a loose puck. We have now passed the midway mark of the opening period. Kept in by Scheifele. He had Perreault and Wheeler down low 2-on-1, but he couldn't get the puck through. Ryan Murphy in for Skinner, and Skinner's shot save made by Andre Pavlik. Another redirect in front of the net by Lindholm. Back at the line, slap shot. Pavlik got the left leg out and makes the save on the Ron Hainsey blast. Ryan Murphy tried to dangle his way in as he makes his debut as a forward. Back comes Wheeler for Scheifele. He tried to go short side off the goal post. There was some room up top. Wheeler now hit by Hainsey in the corner, and then spent quite a few games with Jacob Trouba. And then he was back with Byfuglien for a couple of games before he went out with the season-ending injury. Slater to the front of the net, a redirect by Halischuk, and Khudobin got the left pad down on that. Sekera has some time. Skinner, save made by Pavlik. Skinner trying to bank that off the Jets netminder. Has his first NHL goal. Out now with Frolik and Gagliardi. Paul Postma's pass got picked off. Great hit there by Clipson. Trying to get around Toby Enstrom, could not. And here comes Blake Wheeler, using that speed to find some open ice. Ahead for Scheifele. Scheifele around Sekera to Wheeler, and a sharp angle chance. Back to the line for Enstrom. Wheeler hits right to the front of the net. Bogosian trying to get walked in. Does! Oh, glove save. Be cleared through center ice. Ryan Murphy can't get it out of his own end though. Harrison Back for Gleason, up the middle, knocked down by Little to Byfuglien. Matthew Perreault heading to the front of the net. Trouba's in from the line. Scheifele off the bench, and a glove save by Khudobin. Shane, good chance there. Good start here to the second for the Jets. In behind the net in a battle with Gleason. Ladd trying to jam it free. Matthew Perreault sends it back for Dustin Byfuglien at the line. Back for Perreault. Out there with Little and Ladd and Enstrom. Enstrom creeping in from the right point. No passing lane there for Little. Byfuglien settles it down and the slap shot. And Khudobin shuts that down and hangs on. Gleason turns it over to Michael Frolik. Frolik looking for some open ice. It's Bogosian at the line. In for Trouba. Power play is over. Ricochet to the front of the net. Frolik the shot. Rebound. Frolik another whack at it, and it went off the stick and high and goes up and out of play. Polk leads the Hurricanes in average per game ice time. Starts the attack back. Ryan Murphy. Penalty coming up to the Jets. Big save. Ondrej Pavelec off of Alexander Semin. Hainsey lets the long shot go, kicked away by Pavelec and taken by Ladd. Byfuglien for Toby Enstrom. Enstrom looking cross-ice. Wheeler banks it for Ladd. Ladd for Little. Off a skate. Enstrom jumps on it. Back to Byfuglien. Blast save. Rebound. Fires and Khudobin got across. Brian Little couldn't get the handle cleanly. The line for Klitzum. He'll bounce it down low. Bellemore takes it away, but gives it away to Gagliardi. Quickly to the front of the net. Steered away by Khudobin before Halischuk could get there. For Postma. In for Byfuglien. Byfuglien tried to find Ladd. It got turned over. Here comes Boychuk. Back in with the slap shot off of Trouba's stick and high. He's got a couple of blocks this year that could have been dangerous. Here comes Byfuglien around Falk. Byfuglien in on Khudobin. He scores! The big 33 train finds a little room down the right track. And the Jets have the 3-1 lead.
Paul Maurice said Dustin Byfuglien sometimes may not look like it, but he can move. And for 6'5", 260 pounds, he just goes past Justin Falk. Great little move. Gets the 5-hole open on Khudobin and slides it underneath him. Good speed and good hands from Big 33.
Back forward, Mark Stewart. For Matthew Perreault, never did get to him. Riley Nash finds Sekera, and Pavelec the save on the shot from Sekera. We'll have both of those for you on TSN 3. Little tried to get a stick on it, could not, but it's kept in at the line. Power play continues. Shot by Enstrom, a deflected puck there, and save made by Khudobin. Shot from the line, and Khudobin takes that one up high and hangs onto it. Back to the line to Bogosian. Cross ice to Byfuglien. Ouch. Black going to block. That was Malone. Byfuglien stays on it. Hainsey has lost his lid. Perreault back to Bogosian, and Khudobin makes the save. It to the line, kept in briefly by Sekera, and now puts him to Michael Frolik, and Frolik will backhand it in.
Them to trap you in your zone when you're on that wall. You have to win those wall battles.
Mention the Jets' busy schedule. After this homestand, they will have 7 games in 12 days. Kicked away by Pavelec. Hainsey the shot, the rebound, and that got stopped before it got to the net. Klitzum tries to jam that up the wall. Sekera pinches in. Little stays on him. Sekera will find Justin Falk. Blockered away by Ondrej Pavelec. Byfuglien. He got the double digits. Skinner back in the lineup tonight for Carolina. Turned over inside the line. Here comes Lowry. Save made. Khudobin. As Lowry tried to get that through the pillows. Dustin Byfuglien. Back for Brian Little. Little spins away from Sekera. Now he gets double teamed in the corner. Sekera trying to clear, kept in at the line by Enstrom. Trouba in the high slot for Byfuglien, down to Little. Cross for Ladd. They bang at it at the side of the net. Thorburn had the game-winning goal in Carolina late in the third last March when the Jets were in Carolina. To the front of the net. Snapshot there by Gleason. That went wide. Boychuk couldn't get it to the front. There's Terry in front of the Jets net. Tulosti. Back to the blue line for Gleason. Gleason dishes off for Rask. Shot save made by Andre Pavlik. Kalusti pressured there by Trouba. Steal by Gagliardi with Slater. Gagliardi tees it up. He went short side and a blocker save by Hudobin. Some room on that left side. Boychuk throws it in front of the net. Pavlik the save through some traffic. And Pavlik is going to hang on to this for a faceoff. Hudson trying to send it up the boards. Get some help from Byfuglien. Dustin Byfuglien, who scored the Jets' third goal, leads the attack. Byfuglien drops. Scheifele quick shot. Loose puck was there for a split second as Hudobin had trouble with that quick wrister from Mark Scheifele. Jay Harrison will keep an eye on Anton Hudobin. Patrick Waugh would have had him out minutes ago. And now to the bench goes Hudobin. Jay Harrison, the shot and a glove save by Andre Pavlik, and the Hurricanes will get the face-off in the Jet zone. But Mark Stewart will have plenty of time, and Stewart will send this out the center and down the ice, and the Winnipeg Jets snap the 4-game losing skid with a 3-1